You're sitting at home, maybe sipping your morning coffee or scrolling through your phone, and you hear something that stops you in your tracks. Congress just gave the green light to a massive boost for Social Security. Over $2,500 extra a year for millions of seniors who've been scraping by. That's not pocket change, it's a game changer, especially for retirees who've been watching their fixed incomes shrink under the weight of rising costs. I'm diving into all the details today because if you or someone you love might qualify, you'll want to know exactly what's coming and when it'll show up in your bank account. This isn't just another small tweak to the system. After months of arguments, late-night negotiations, and plenty of doubt that it'd ever happen, lawmakers finally said yes to something big. They're targeting the folks who need it most. Low-income seniors who've been hit hardest by everything from skyrocketing healthcare bills to grocery prices that just won't quit. We're talking about an extra $210 or so every month, starting soon, and it's designed to give those struggling retirees a real shot at breathing easier. For a lot of people, this could mean not having to pick between paying for prescriptions or keeping the lights on. So why now? Well, it's been a long time coming. The evidence has been piling up. Those regular cost of living bumps to Social Security? They haven't been cutting it. Not when you're a senior on a tight budget, facing expenses that seem to climb faster every year. One lawmaker put it pretty bluntly during the final vote, saying we can't keep pretending everything's fine while retirees are drowning out there. They pointed to housing costs, medical needs, and just the basics of getting by. Stuff that's been squeezing older Americans dry, especially those without much else to fall back on. This move, they said, is about stepping up for the people who've worked their whole lives and deserve better than barely making it. Now, let's get into who's actually going to see this money. It's not for everyone. It's aimed at the most vulnerable. If you're single and your yearly income is under $22,000, or if you're a couple bringing in less than $33,000, you're likely in line for the full boost. There's a catch, though. You need to have paid into Social Security for at least 20 years during your working days to get the whole amount. If your income's a bit higher, you might still get something, but it'll taper off. It's worth taking a quick look at your finances to see where you land, because that could mean the difference between a nice chunk of change or just a little extra each month. The way they're rolling this out is pretty smart, too. Instead of dumping it all in your lap at once, where it might vanish on one big bill, they're spreading it out. That $2,500 plus a year breaks down to about $210 more each month for those who qualify. The first of these beefed-up payments should start showing up in May, and by June, everyone who's eligible should see the difference. It's steady, reliable cash you can count on, not a one-and-done deal that's gone before you know it. That's huge for planning. Maybe you can finally tackle some of those nagging expenses, or just feel a little less stressed about what's coming next. Where's all this money coming from, you ask? They've thought that through. It's not like they're raiding the Social Security piggy bank and hoping for the best. They're pulling from a few places, tweaking the tax cap so high earners pitch in more, shifting some funds from other government spending, and even tightening up how the Social Security Administration runs things. The idea is to keep the whole system solid while still getting this help out to the people who need it now. Someone who knows the ins and outs of this bill said it's built to last, so it's not just a quick fix that falls apart later. This isn't just about dollars and cents, though. It's a signal. For years, the big talk around Social Security has been about keeping it afloat down the road, not about whether it's actually enough to live on today. This shift feels different, like maybe lawmakers are starting to see that it's not just about the long game. It's about making sure seniors aren't left high and dry right now. Could this be the start of something bigger, where the focus turns to what people really need? Some folks who've been fighting for seniors think so, and they're keeping their fingers crossed that this is just the beginning. Here's the practical side. Most people who qualify won't have to lift a finger. The Social Security folks will figure it out from what they already know about you. You'll get a letter in the mail soon, spelling out how much you're getting and when it'll start. If you don't hear anything by mid-April, though, don't panic. You can check online through the My Social Security portal or call a special helpline they've set up just for this. Make sure your address is current with them, too. Something as simple as that could keep things moving smoothly. One thing that's really nice about this? It won't mess with your other benefits. They've made sure this extra cash doesn't count as income for stuff like Medicaid, food stamps, or housing help. That's a big deal. Too often, a little more money in one place can mean losing something somewhere else. This time, they've kept it clean, so you're not trading one lifeline for another. It's all about adding support, not shuffling it around. Financial folks are already chiming in with ideas on what to do with this. They're saying think about catching up on doctor visits you've put off, paying down some debt that's been weighing you down, or even stashing a bit for emergencies. An extra $210 a month might not sound like a fortune, but it could shift things. Maybe you're not sweating the small stuff as much, or you've got a cushion for when life throws a curveball. It's worth dreaming a little about what this could mean for you. Communities are stepping up, too. Senior centers and local groups are getting ready to help out, answering questions, walking people through the process if they don't get that letter, even offering tips on stretching this money further. If you've got one nearby, it might be worth a visit. And if you're helping out a parent or grandparent, this could lighten your load a bit. Maybe they won't need as much from you, or you can team up to figure out what's been on hold that this could fix. The Social Security Administration's promising to keep everyone in the loop. They've got a webpage coming where you can peek at your status, a helpline with people who know this inside out, and local offices ready to chat if you'd rather talk face-to-face. Advocacy groups are over the moon, calling this a win that's been a long time coming, a real nod to the struggles seniors face every day. It's not just cash, it's a message that someone's listening. This could be the start of something new, proof that the system can flex when it needs to, that it can look at what's happening now, not just decades from now. It's hope, plain and simple, and for millions of seniors, that's worth more than gold. I'll keep you posted as this rolls out, every twist, every update, so stick around. If this hits home for you, share it with someone who needs to know. We're in this together, and this could be the break so many have been waiting for.